Anfield opens for business with more hope and expectation than at any stage since Liverpool last lifted the Championship trophy. Much of the optimism stems from the arrival of Hadji Diouf, a shining star at the World Cup. Last weekend he kept out Emile Heskey. This time Heskey replaces John Arne Riise on the left of midfield. Diouf finds himself up against one of his closest friends. Fabrice Fernandes was a teammate at Rennes. There's one change in the Southampton lineup. Jason Dodd injured his back in training yesterday. Paul Telfer takes his place. Liverpool's 12-year wait for the title would test the patience of a saint. And there are plenty of those here today. Southampton's record at Anfield, though, is miserable. One win from their last 23 visits. Maybe Diouf can add to that rather awful track record. He went to the hairdressers yesterday just to make sure he's looking his best for his home debut. How about some highlights for us over the next 90 minutes? Gerrard. First of the raking passes of the afternoon. Mistake by Telfer. Here's Emile Heskey. And Diouf has scored on his Anfield debut inside 3 minutes. Worth a smile, surely. What a start for Liverpool and for their new £10 million man. Gerrard's driven ball, Telfer's slip, Heskey's cross, and Diouf from point-blank range. The first return on a very significant investment. Hadji Diouf, who lit up the World Cup, has now illuminated Anfield. Murphy. Off goes Owen, spinning away from Williams. And the referee has pulled play back for a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area, and there's going to be a card. Owen's progress wasn't halted, but it was hindered. First yellow card of the afternoon. Arman is taking quite a run at it, but it's going to be Murphy. And it hits the angle, and it's Owen, and it's 2-0, but the flag's up for offside. It's not 2, it's still 1. Glenn Turner, eagle-eyed. There's some set piece, rattling against the angle of post and bar. And both Owen and Diouf are judged to be in offside positions and very definitely interfering with play. Gerrard to Diouf. Now Diouf is going to love Gerrard's passing range. And he's got the return, Steven Gerrard. Liverpool flowing freely. Shackles are off, no apparent inhibitions. Given away by Traore. Fernandes. Pahas. Anders Svensson. BT just got a touch. Sami Hyypiä looking across accusingly at the referee's assistant, but it was alert play from BT, who was onside. Pahas. The idea was nice to thread it through to BT. Now Liverpool on the counter. Michael Owen. Diouf wants the return. The way that Owen shaped to shoot, was trying to curl it inside that upright. Never got it off the ground. Murphy. Diouf's found some space. Not as much as Heskey, though. Diouf and Owen in the centre. Corner. In by Gerrard. Owen. Hyypiä! Telfer back on the line. Still the danger not totally away. Really doughty piece of defending by Southampton. Looked odds on that they would concede a second. Liverpool should be further in front. Hadji Diouf introduced himself to Anfield with that third-minute goal. But Michael Owen's disallowed goal apart, there's been not too much to trouble the Southampton goalkeeper Paul Jones. Half-time at Anfield, Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. Liverpool halfway to a ninth consecutive home win. But it was their failure to press home the advantage against the likes of Southampton, plus Bolton and Fulham last season, that cost them in the final analysis, as they finished 7 points behind Arsenal at the end of the season. Sami Hyypiä's header. No changes to personnel on either side at half-time. And confirmation that Klaus Lundekvam was forced to leave the field shortly before the interval because of a hamstring injury for Southampton. Gerard Houllier arriving after the start of the second half. Parhards. Stooping was Hyypiä. Distributing is Harman to Owen. 3 ahead of him in the red of Liverpool. Gerrard. Murphy. Throw by Xavier. Heskey. A new star of Anfield. Hadji Diouf. My word, he doesn't hang about, does he? His first competitive appearance on this ground, and he scored both goals. Heskey's flick, converted by Diouf. And it means that Emile Heskey has set up both of the new signings' goals. This one with a prodigious leap. And to think, the one doubt about Diouf is that he's not reckoned to be a regular goal scorer. Gerard Houllier asking for still greater efforts from Emile Heskey. But he has 2 assists to his name from his position on the left side of midfield. And for a player whose position was thought to be under threat last week, that will be very heartening. Delap's made a run through the middle. Tessem. Now it is Rory Delap. And Joe Tessem deflected. Southampton's threat at best has been sporadic. That one came off Oncho. 4 Southampton players inside the 6-yard box. And the overhead, helped on by Tessem against the frame of the goal. Mikael Svensson, who had first bite at it, Tessem the second. And that's as close as Southampton have come to scoring. And I think it was Danny Murphy who managed to help the ball against the frame of the goal. Bridge, more promising for the Saints. Oh, Beattie was poised. And now it's Fabrice Fernandes. First touch took it away from goal. There have been better moments for Southampton these last 5 or 6 minutes. Hitting the post and also causing some moments of concern for Jerzy Dudek. Diouf. Now thoughts of a hat-trick in his mind, but he's played in Danny Murphy. Jones got a hand to it, and he was just then fortunate it didn't fall kindly for Emile Heskey. Diouf. Time for a trick or 2, or 3. And onside Emile Heskey. Chance here for Liverpool. Jones to the rescue again. Twice in a minute, first from Murphy, then from Heskey. Paul Jones really needs an outstanding game today, because Southampton are due to complete the signing of the Finn Antti Niemi once he completes a medical. And by the time Southampton next are in Premiership action in midweek, Jones may well have lost his place. Anfield has seen 80 minutes of Hadji Diouf, and they've already made a judgment. How about this for an ovation? Two goals and a bag of tricks. I don't think they just like him, they seem to love him. Vladimir Smica will play the last 10 minutes. Williams caught out by Smica. Here's Bruno Cheru. It's a penalty. Conceded by the defender who Liverpool apparently so admire, Wayne Bridge. Liverpool's regular penalty taker, Michael Owen, has been substituted. So it's down to Danny Murphy. And it's 3-0. Job done.
Danny Murphy.
3 goals, 3 points to open the Anfield season. Anfield waiting to acclaim a 9th consecutive home win. The result never an issue for debate, only the margin of Liverpool's victory. And this ground of so many heroes has a new one to acclaim, Hadji Diouf, who added a wild-card element to Liverpool's play. Danny Murphy's late penalty. Southampton never really at the races. It's finished Liverpool 3, Southampton 0.